Welcome to this lecture on spoken English. Today we are going to study answering the telephone and asking for someone. Answering the telephone and asking for someone. How to answer the telephone and how to get information from others on telephone, that we are going to study today. We are going to study certain dialogues. Here is a dialogue between receptionist and caller. Receptionist and caller. Receptionist, there are receptionists at the desk of offices, big hotels, and even at the banks, even at the railway station, you'll find receptionists. Caller means that person who calls on phone, that is a caller. The phone rings in the office of Edu Books Publishing Company. The receptionist picks up the phone and says, "Good afternoon, Edu Books Publishing Company." The caller says, "Could I speak to the sales manager, please? Could I tell him who is calling, please? Could I tell him who is calling, please? My name is Nitya Menon. I am calling from the Women College Library. Thank you, ma'am. I'll put you through to Abdullah, the sales manager. Thank you." So here, what you have to keep in mind is, when we ask somebody very politely for something, at that time we should begin the sentence. We should begin the sentence with the modal auxiliary could. Could I speak to the sales manager? We should begin the sentence with could. Could this modal auxiliary is used to ask permission, to ask something very politely. And second phrase here, I'll put you through. I will put you through means I will connect you to. I will connect you to that person to whom you want to speak to. I will put through to. Hope that it is clear for you. Then another dialogue we are going to study. Hello, Suman Bhushan. Hello. Could I speak to Mr. Prem Bhushan, please? May I know who is calling? I'm Srinath, his colleague. Hold the line, please. Mr. Bhushan will talk to you in a moment. Thank you. So here, could I speak to Mr. Prem Bhushan? Could I speak to? Could. So the sentence begins with could, and could is modal auxiliary, which is used to ask very politely. May is another modal auxiliary verb. May is also used to ask something very politely. So to ask something very politely, we use could, may, and then you come across another expression, hold the line, please. Hold the line, please. Hold the line, please means, wait for some time on phone. Hold the line, please. Mr. Bhushan will talk to you in a moment. So let's go ahead. Another dialogue here. Hello, this is 276-13625. Hello, this is 276-13625. Is that Miss Karuna Samuel's residence? Is that Miss Karuna Samuel's residence? Yes, no type question. Yes. Would you like to speak to her? Would you like to speak to her? So would is another modal auxiliary which is used to ask very politely, ask question very politely. Would you like to speak to her? Yes, please. Could you hold on a minute, please? I'll call her. Could you hold on? Hold on. Could you hold on a minute, please? I'll call her. Thanks. So these are certain expressions we have to keep in mind while speaking on phone. Phone rings. Hello. Hi, Sitara. This is Arun. Hi, Arun. What's up? Nothing much. Remember, we have a meeting tomorrow morning. Thanks for reminding me, Arun. It's about the editorial for the school magazine, isn't it? Yes. Just wanted to make sure you'll be there. I will, don't worry. Bye then. Bye, Arun. So here is another expression. What's up? What's up? This is informal way of saying what is happening. What is happening? काय कशासाठी फोन केलात? काय चाललंय? कशासाठी फोन केलात? हे जर तुम्हाला असं जर विचारायचं असेल, व्हॉट्सअप काय चाललंय? कशासाठी फोन केलं? That is WhatsApp. Nothing much. Remember, we have a meeting tomorrow morning. So this phone call is made to remind that there is a meeting. So what's up? This is the expression you have to keep in mind. And then here is another dialogue, another conversation. Hello, 274-62132. Your number, telephone number. Hey Anil, it's me, Kiran. Hi Kiran, great to hear. Hi Kiran, great to hear you. Where have you been all these days? Where have you been all these days? I was at the cricket coaching camp. Good for you. How did it go? How did it go? Kasa challe coach camp? Cricket camp kasa challe? How did it go? Sir, certain expressions are there. You have to take down. Take down in the sense, write down. How did it go? Great. Let's meet this evening. I'll tell you all about it. Yes, let's. I'll meet you at the canteen. Right. Bye. Bye. So certain points you have to keep in mind. What are the points? At the beginning of a telephone conversation, the person who answers the call says hello and gives either the phone number or a name. The person who calls identifies herself, himself, and then in the middle of the conversation, in informal conversations, the person speaking on the telephone exchange information, keeping the dialogue brief and to the point. In the informal conversations, they may talk to each other a little longer and also exchange news. And how will you close the conversation? By saying thank you, that's all right, that's okay, depending on the context. Then notice that the voice of speaker moves low to high when he says hello, hello. It is not just like hello, it is hello, low to high, hello. The polite requests, I just now told you, we use could, may, would for polite requests. Could I talk to Mr. Surendra, please? Could I talk to Mr. Surendra, please? Hold the line, please. Could you hold the line, please? When they ask questions politely, as in, may I know who is calling? May I know who is calling? Would you like to speak to her? So these, expressions, sentences, we have to repeat again. Repeat. If you write down 4 to 5 times, that will be very nice. Repeat. So whenever you are asked to repeat, you should repeat at your end. तुम्ही ऐकताना जेव्हा तुम्हाला रिपीट म्हटलं जातं ते तुम्ही रिपीट करायचं. इथं सेंटेन्सेस तुम्हाला दिसत आहेत. कुड आय टॉक टू मिस्टर सुरेंद्र प्लीज? रिपीट. हे रिपीट करा तुम्ही. If you repeat, then only your spoken form will be developed. You will develop step by step your spoken form. And we have to learn certain shortened forms. In the earlier lectures, I am telling you that in spoken form, we use shortened form. I'll for I will, am for I am, we are for we are, don't for do not, can't for cannot. These are the certain shortened forms we use in spoken form, and that we have to keep in mind. For example, Raju, will you come to the temple tomorrow? Sure, I will. Sure, I will. You can, however, use negative shortened forms such as can't, don't, and won't. For example, Rashmi, could you help me with my homework, please? I'm sorry, Asif, I can't. I have a test tomorrow. And sometimes you will come across in spoken form verbless sentences. Verbless sentences. काही असे वाक्य तुम्हाला स्पोकन फॉर्म मध्ये ऐकू उच्चारावं लागेल, ऐकावं लागेल, ज्यामध्ये वर्ब नाही. देयर इज नो वर्ब एट ऑल. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, नथिंग मच. Nothing much. There is no verb at all. Great. There is no verb. Good for you. And sometimes you'll come across incomplete sentences as well. For example, just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to make sure. And what is the full sentence of this one? The full sentence of this one is, I just wanted to make sure. But when you speak, at that time you just say, just wanted to make sure. You drop I. So this is, incomplete sentence we utter in spoken form as well. So here is an activity. You will listen to the activity and complete it when we will listen to the dialogues on CD. So there are certain activities. So I will give you certain activities in as homework after the completion of this class. Now let's move to Unit 7. Dealing with a wrong number. Dealing with a wrong number. If you come across a wrong number, then what you will do? Many times we get called, and when we inquire, we come to know that the person who made the call is, he wants to or she wants to speak to someone else, but by mistake the call is made. So if such situation is there, then how the conversation goes on, that we are going to see. Karthik, hello. The caller, hello, can I speak to Dr. Narasimha, please? Which number did you dial? Which number did you dial? 52419673. I am afraid you have got the wrong number. I am afraid you have got the wrong number. This is 52419672. Here, I am afraid. I am afraid means here, I think. I am afraid चा अर्थ इथं शब्दशः होत नाही. I am afraid means मला भीती वाटते असं नाही. I am afraid means मला असं वाटतं की तुम्ही चुकीचा नंबर डायल केलेला आहे किंवा तुम्हाला चुकीचा नंबर मिळालेला आहे. I am afraid you have got the wrong number. Oh, I am sorry. That's okay. Okay. Spelling is O-K-A-Y. Okay. The next conversation. Hello, Dr. D'Souza Clinic. Hello, Dr. D'Souza's Clinic. Can I have an appointment for this evening, please? I have bad toothache. I'm sorry, ma'am. This is Dr. Susan D'Souza's number. She is a general physician, not a dentist. General physician, not a dentist. But I thought I had called Dr. D'Souza, the dentist. That's Dr. Tony D'Souza. His number is 29897153. I'm so sorry. That's all right. So can I have an appointment? I'm sorry, ma'am, but I thought I had called Dr. D'Souza, the dentist. That's Dr. Tony D'Souza. I'm so sorry. That's all right. So these are the expressions. Keep in mind. Hello. Hello, can I speak to Mr. Sharma, please? Sorry, but that is Mr. Ahmed's residence. Sorry, but this is Mr. Ahmed's residence. Isn't it 298-16032? No, it's 298-16033. Sorry to bother you. It's no bother at all. So another dialogue we are going to read. Hello, Mr. George's residence. Hello, Mr. George residence. But I called Mr. R.S. Rao's number 23194378. You are right, but Mr. Rao doesn't live here any longer. He moved a month ago. I'm so sorry to have bothered you. Not at all. That's for the information. You are welcome. So here we come across another new expression. I'm so sorry to have bothered you. I'm so sorry to have bothered you. I'm so sorry to have bothered you. So here is one more expression. Hello. Oh, Seema, sorry. I thought I was calling Rashmi. Trust you to be absent-minded, but that's okay. I'll talk to you later. Bye for now. Bye for now. Bye. So these are the dialogues we are going to listen once again and do the activities. And I think we should take up one more unit. And the unit is talking and leaving messages. Talking and leaving messages. The phone rings in Mr. Ansari's home. Mrs. Ansari says, hello. Hello, I am Jeevan Prasad. Could I speak to Mr. Ansari, please? He's gone out. Can I take a message? Can I take a message? Yes, please. Tell Mr. Ansari I called. And could you ask him to call back at 4872-3434, please? It's urgent. Could you repeat the number, please? Mr. Prasad, 4872-3434. Have you got that now? I'll tell Mr. Ansari that you called. Thank you. You're welcome. So in this way, you can drop message at the other end if the person to whom you are talking is not present. Can I take a message? Is the expression. Can I take the message? Yes, please. Could you repeat the number, please? Have you got it now? I'll tell Mr. Ansari that you called. So you have to practice. Unless you practice, you are not able to speak well. So when somebody says thank you, you should say you are welcome. When somebody says thank you, you should say you are welcome. Here is another dialogue. Secretary says, good morning, Girls Government Junior College, Medak. Medak is name of a place. Good morning, could I speak to Professor Raman, please? Professor Raman is on leave. May I know who is calling? I am Jabbar Ali from Mahbubia College. Could I leave a message, please? Just a minute, sir. Yes. Please tell him that The meeting to be held on 15th April has been postponed to 4th May. Do you mind repeat that, sir? Do you mind repeat that, sir? The meeting scheduled for 15th April has been postponed to 4th May. Anything else, sir? You can ask him to call me if he needs any more information. My number is 284-53536. 284-53536. I certainly will, Dr. Ali. Thank you. You are welcome. So here, could I leave the message? Just a minute. Do you mind repeating that? Do you mind repeating that, sir? Do you mind repeating that, sir? So these are the new expressions, and the new expressions you should practice. Hello, good afternoon, CSI Hospital. Good afternoon. I'd like to speak to Dr. Nandita Desai, please. Dr. Nandita's in the operation theater, sir. Can I take a message? Thank you. Could you tell her Rajesh Rao called, please? I'll do that, sir. Would you like to leave your phone number? Dr. Desai has my number. Thank you. You are welcome. Hope that you are practicing and repeating after me. मी प्रॅक्टिस केल्यानंतर, मी बोलल्यानंतर, सेंटेन्स चे उच्चारण केल्यानंतर तुम्ही माझ्या मागे प्रॅक्टिस करत आहात अशी अपेक्षा आहे. Here is another dialogue. Hello. Hello, I am Rani. Is Rekha there? Hi, Rani. I am Bharat, Rekha's brother. She's gone to the music class. I'll tell you called. Thanks, Bharat. Please tell her I'll talk to her in the evening. Not at all. Okay. Thanks. Bye. Bye. And here is an informal dialogue. Hello. Hello, Suresh. Priya is here. Hi, Priya. This is Vasu. Father's gone to market. Anything important? No, not really. Just tell him that I have got the book he wanted. I'll bring it when I come on Sunday. Right, I'll tell him that. Thanks, Vasu. And how is your exams going? All right. I have the last one tomorrow. Good luck. I'll see you on Sunday then. Yes, bye. Bye-bye. So certain phrases we have to keep in mind. Do not usually use fixed expressions of politeness such as नेहमीसाठी एकच एक्सप्रेशन वापरायचं नाही, बदलायचं. Can I speak to Rekha, please? Can I speak to Rekha, please? This is one expression. Another expression for the same thing. May I know who is calling? And sometimes, may I know who is speaking? Would you like to leave a message? Another expression. Would you like to leave a message? Would you like to take a message? Could I leave message, please? And we often use the name of person we are talking to sound it that you are very friendly. Hi, Rani. Thanks, Bharat. So if you pronounce, utter the name of the person, it means that you are very close, you are friendly, you have friendly relations. And again it is here told that you should practice with your friend. हे जे काही डायलॉग्स आहेत हे सगळे डायलॉग्स तुम्ही प्रॅक्टिस करायला पाहिजे. कोणासोबत प्रॅक्टिस कराल? तुमच्या सोबत असणारा जो काही मित्र आहे, तुमचा क्लासमेट असेल, तुमची वर्गमैत्रीण असेल, दोघं जर बोलत असतील, शेजारी राहत असतील, तर यू प्रॅक्टिस. आणि एखादा डायलॉग तुम्ही प्रॅक्टिस केल्यानंतर तो डायलॉग तुम्ही शेअर करायचा आणि रेकॉर्ड करायचा. रेकॉर्ड केल्यानंतर व्हॉट्सअप ग्रुपवर जो ग्रुप आहे आपला त्यावर पोस्ट करायचा. अँड द रिमेनिंग दोन अजून डायलॉग्स आहेत ते आपण नंतर घेऊया. At present, I stop the lesson